Okay, finding the derivative of the square root of a polynomial, or any root of a polynomial. This just happens to be a square root. You have to remember one thing. What is a square root? It's a fractional exponent. To the 1/2. Uh-oh! This is the same thing we did over there then. Okay? Except, okay, when we do a derivative of a ratio, or a rational, of a radical, we don't, so let's look at f of x of, say, x to the 1/2. What is f of x to the 1/2? Okay? And f prime x to the 1/2 would be what? 1/2 times
1/2
times x to the negative 1/2. Why is it negative 1/2? What's 1/2 minus 1?
It's 1/1.
What's 1/2 minus 1?
Negative
Negative
1.
Negative 1/2. Right? Yeah. I mean, okay, does that make sense? Negative 1/2? So, the key here is, wait a minute, what does a negative exponent mean?
It means you gotta divide.
F prime of x means, yeah, it means I got to put that in the bottom. What this really says is it's 1 over 2 times x to the negative 1/2 over 1, right? But then, to change this to a positive, you got to take it down below, right? So now you have 1 over 2 times 1 over x to the 1/2, right? And what is x to the 1/2 anyway? Oh, f prime of x is equal to 1 over 2 times the square root of x. Okay? So, x to the 1/2 is just the square root of x.
Is that square root of x? It's just next to it, it's not to the power or anything?
Well, the square root of x is the power of 1/2, so it's either or. You can write it like this, or you can write it like this. But no, it's not to the power of the square root. No, no, no. It's just 1/2 times that, so it's just 2 times that, so it's just 2 times the square root of x. Okay? Does that make sense?
A little bit.
Little bit? Little bit? We just did the derivative. We took the half, so the power, right? The exponent times the coefficient. Subtract 1 from the exponent, I get negative 1/2. Negative 1/2. Which means I really have a negative, means it pushes it down to the bottom. So it comes down below. So I have 1 over 2 square roots of x. Okay, cool. Hey, who can do this one for me? F of x equals 3x squared plus 5x minus 2. Come on, I know you can do this. Who can do this?
F prime, or fx prime.
F prime x, good.
Yeah. Equals 6x plus 5.
6x plus 5. Good. So you found this piece, right? You also found this piece. I tricked you. You found that piece. Wait a minute. We found the derivative of the inside, right here. We found the derivative of the outside, it's right here.
That part I don't get. The whole square root thing throws me off.
Square root thing. Remember? This was a
Because
square root.
It's all square rooted. Your square rooted is your half. So that's
Yeah.
on the inside.
So
then
this
you
this
put
is
it over
actually,
there. Yeah, so that half is just the square root. So then if you went down the x minus 1/2, that's the 1 over x squared.
Okay, I don't know. That's still okay.
just have to remember that the square root
It's
means
the half.
you have a 2 here, which equals x to the 1/2. It's the same thing. So you have to remember that from before.
So it'd be just like flipping the 2.
Yeah,
Like
the
we
2
did.
is always on the bottom.
Okay.
So if it was cubed root, it'd be 1/3. If it was a 4th root, it'd be 1/4. If it was cubed root of x squared, it would be x to the 2/3. Right?
Okay.
Okay? So, but the point here is, wait a minute, we're almost done. So it's going to be the inside derivative times the outside derivative. But remember, the outside derivative wasn't an x here, was it? The outside derivative was 1/2 times 3x squared plus 5x minus 2.
That's what x is.
Yeah, because that's what x is. But x is actually the square root of that. So let me fit that in there. The square root of that 2x. So that is this, right? Times this, 6x plus 5. And our answer is 6x plus 5 divided by 2 square roots of 3x squared plus 5x minus 2. Alright, that is f prime of x. Okay? So, that's just another way of doing it, but with square roots. And we'll save the rest for the next time.